Screen reads, approximately 84% of adults with a developmental disability do not have a paid job in the community. The Museum Access Consortium believes that cultural organizations are uniquely positioned to address this need, offering varied work settings that fit an individual's unique skills. Through our Supporting Transitions project, we work with cultural organizations to support the creation of employment, internship, and career opportunities for adults with autism. The New York Transit Museum has provided such an opportunity. Throughout the video, we will hear from Kristen Fields, Education Coordinator, Meredith Gregory, Special Education Access Coordinator, and Jason Weiss, Inventory Associate from the New York Transit Museum. We see footage of Transit Museum exhibitions. Kristen Fields.
So we have a very vibrant education department, and we serve between 12 and 14 visiting school groups per day. The majority of those groups need supplies for their programs prepped. So the idea of appointing one person to this position was alluring because it would free up our education staff to be out on the floor engaging visitors.
Meredith Gregory.
We are getting a lot of people with autism coming to our museum, and we want our workforce to reflect the visitors that we're seeing here.
My name is Jason, and I'm the Inventory Associate at the New York Transit Museum.
Educators meet.
So when Jason comes in the morning, he takes part in our morning meetings with all of the educators.
We talk about what the schedule looks like for the day.
He's also taken on a little bit more of a leadership role in telling the staff, we need more boxes, I can't make them all myself, I need your help.
If we really need a lot more wheels or something, then they'll pitch in and help too. It's like a group effort sometimes.
We hear from Morgan Spatola, Jason's job coach at Birch Family Services.
Jason had this, specific interest in trains, and he really enjoys math. So that's why the Transit Museum was a really great fit for him. And I've noticed that a lot of individuals on the spectrum have this appreciation and knowledge of concrete facts and historical interests. So museums are probably one of the best places for them to work.
Jason assembles education supplies.
One of Jason's tasks is to fold boxes, and those boxes are then used by hundreds of school kids every week to make little movable buses or trains.
After a little while, I've gotten to get really good at folding the boxes for design a vehicle. I've gotten quick at it too. I even time myself sometimes while doing it. One day I just referred to myself as the time-weighted boxes, and the rest is history.
His sense of humor, but also his positivity about just doing these tasks that he really enjoys has added a level of overall positivity to the staff.
My advice is to really just have an open mind to hiring an individual on the spectrum. We wouldn't really think of it as a disability, but maybe think of it as a different ability.
For Jason, this is meaningful work, and it fills a need that our organization has had for a very long time.
My hope is that other museums see the positive effect that Jason has had on his workplace and how successful he has been in his workplace, and they feel confident to create this model in their own museum as well.
We hear from Shirley Taylor, Executive Director of the FAR Fund.
You're not just creating one job for one person. You're influencing an entire organization who is now getting a sense of a person with autism and their strengths.
I'll never give up. Just keep moving forward towards his dream.
The screen shows the logo for MAC, Museum Access Consortium, and credits read, "Join us in supporting individuals with autism at all ages, museumaccessconsortium.org." The screen shows the logo for the FAR Fund, and credits read, "This project is funded with generous support from the FAR Fund. Special thanks to the New York Transit Museum. The Museum Access Consortium is a fiscal entity of City Access New York."